Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a reading for the new moon in Scorpio happening this week. Let's see what the energies are, shall we? Now, new moons are all about fresh starts, about, looking inwards, and the new moon in Scorpio quite specifically does kind of call for us to look at new beginnings, transforming. Scorpio is the zodiac sign well known for making massive changes, really transformative energy and just transforming. It also calls for us to maybe have a look at be a little bit introspective and have a look at maybe getting some better habits, or breaking some old habits and getting better ones in that sense. Let's crack on, shall we? So first of all, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, great to see you again. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. So we're going to start off with the Moonology Oracle deck here in my hand. We'll take 3 piles and we'll just see what comes out. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, you could be having some very vivid dreams at the moment, or these could just be, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your aspirations. Let's see, shall we? Show the world the real you. So maybe someone here is kind of holding back, or just maybe they don't have faith in what it is that they can do. Okay. And we have a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, let's see what the rest of this message is. Let's go on to the Moonology manifestation and see what it is that's manifesting within our dreams. It could be romantic here for someone. You could be entering a new phase. We've got trust, all will be well. Okay. So there's some trust here and some faith needed. Someone here is maybe undermining themselves or their path and their journey, or what they're entitled to, what karmically is designed and will be delivered to you. We've got shine. Okay, now we do have a couple of new moon energies here. You've got one in Virgo, one in Leo. So, maybe you have to pay a little bit of attention to the details with Virgo, and kind of be more heart-centered. And you've also got the new moon Libra, so be a little bit more, balanced. So, as much as it's quite easy to sit there and talk smack about yourself. Maybe it's time to also talk some good about yourself, and I would say try and do more so the other way. Right, and the final card out of this deck is be humble. Okay, so yeah, be humble. Don't lose your groundedness. Stay grounded. Stay focused on what it is that you're doing. When you notice yourself being a little bit negative with your self-thoughts or your self-speaking, or the way you do actually verbally speak about yourself, pull yourself into check. Don't get too egotistical. 2 cards of Leo there, so make that as you wish, but be heart-centered and don't kind of go over the top. Right, we have got focus. Focus. Now's the time to go introspective, as I was saying in the opening. Have a look at what it is that you need to heal, what it is you need to change up about yourself. Self-talk is probably one of those things, and just some faith. Just have a bit of confidence. If Leo calls for anything, it calls for confidence in yourself. What it is that you want, what it is that you're doing, how you want to bring that in. I don't know if I said this is the Oracle, the Moonology. I think it's just Moonology. Let me have a look. Hold on. What is it? Messages. Moonology messages. Protection. Okay, you trust you are protected. Have faith in your journey. You are on the right path. That's coming through for someone specifically needs to hear this. And then we've got take a breath. Be humble, take a breath. Maybe during this new moon, it's not necessarily a great time for manifesting specifically, but it doesn't mean that you can't, think about things. We are also, although just coming to the end of, I believe, in Mercury retrograde, which is never a good time when you know, especially when it comes to communication. So maybe now's the time just to stop, sit back, ground yourself, you know, be humble, focus in on what it is that you do and / don't want. It could have something to do with this new moon and the next full moon, because these cards are all now full. So have a little chill and think about this fresh start that's coming, because it is coming, and just have faith in that you will, you know, make the right steps. If this is specifically romantic for you, we will see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're about to meet someone. Stay focused on what it is that you are wanting, okay, and have faith that you will get it. Like I say, don't go over the top, but you are protected. Now's the time to just have a breather as we go through this quite intense period of change, just in general, whether you are in the northern hemisphere or in the southern hemisphere. You know, excuse me, we are literally just about to come out of one season and into another. I have to admit, here in where I am in southeast England, today has been the first day it's actually felt cold, and we're a couple of weeks behind. Normally it's, you know, early November we feel I noticed anyway that we really start feeling the cold, and we're now, I think we're the 17th or 18th. So yeah, it's only now really kind of dropped. Right, so there's a change abound. Yeah, my point being to just take a breath and relax into this new season. Ooh, that's far too many cards and I just dropped them. Right, we're going to take some Moon and Stars Tarot just to finish off the reading, see if anything else wants to come out specifically. But we're definitely being called to breathe, you know, to focus, to just kind of be you, whatever that might be. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is like the pre-Empress energy. It is about you, you know, your self-worth, self-value, self-respect. Someone here needs to hear the message. I'll say it again. Check the way you're talking to yourself, about yourself, even about others. You know, you don't want to kind of create any more karma. We're trying to get rid of it, not create it. We've got introspection with the Eight of Cups. What did I say? Now's the time to go inwards, see if there's anything we need to change, specifically around the way that you see yourself, feel about yourself, speak about yourself. Whoa, that's loads of cards. Too many cards. Now, the Three of Pentacles, we can just have a quick look. The Three of Pentacles is about the, you know, that sort of upgrade, a card of apprenticeship, getting noticed. You know, taking the next step in something, getting excited about something. We won't take that though, because I did drop loads of cards, but it was a message there for someone. Right, we've got these two who don't want to come out. You got the Devil. Come out of my hand, I should have said. Okay, yeah, things that you're thinking kind of over and over and over again. The way you're talking about yourself, it's something that's holding you back. It's you know, addictions, restrictions, codependencies. I said that earlier as well, about looking at the habits you've got, addictions, restrictions, codependencies, things that are holding you back, things that you keep repeating. Now's the time to really identify them in this, take a breath, in this moment of breath. Maybe breath work might mean something to someone. Maybe do some breath work. There's loads of, you know, yoga techniques and things you can do. Lion's breath, if you know, you know. The Hermit with solitude. Yeah, take this time to be a little bit introspective and looking at yourself in a bit of a tough love kind of sense, you know, being honest with yourself. Don't hold any bars, you know, just be a bit brutal almost. I think now's the time to really have faith in your next steps, you know, what it is that you do want, and just trust that you can make those steps, and you know, have the confidence to make those steps, and that you are on the right path. Just know that you are on the right path as we head into these new beginnings. You got the King of Wands coming out, which is passion. Okay, so be passionate, be confident in your next steps. Passionate, be confident in your next steps. Whatever this might mean specifically for you, but just know that you are on the right path. Okay, take these passionate steps. Trust in everything. Trust in the divine. Trust in yourself. This definitely feels. I feel like I'm got to do a bit of a pep talk. Pep talk inbound. The Page of Wands with invention. Okay, so you could be creating something here and manifesting something quite specifically. With the manifestation cards, we did have, you know, trust all is well, shine, show the world the real you, you know, be humble. With this, a new romantic cycle begins. It doesn't have to be like romantic love. It can just be you falling in love with yourself again, falling in love with what it is that you do for a living, or you know the passions that you have, the hobbies and things that you like to do, the friends you speak to. But now is the time to kind of look at all of that. I think it's a kind of look at a very rounded view of yourself, and time to get a little bit tough lovey and pass on what's just not good for you anymore. We have got the talk about the time of year, transformation. Okay, with the Tower, you could be this could be the Tower moment you need, you know, the little bit of a smack upside the head kind of thing. But yeah, it's coming for you, and you can either make this easy or make it hard on yourself. The Tower will collapse, and when I say that, it's not meant to be like this big scary thing. It's happening for you, not to you. But you know, this old version of you has to die. This version where you don't maybe talk to yourself very nicely, or you don't have that much confidence in yourself, or you know, you got knocked down somewhere along the line by someone or something happening, or maybe just an old story you keep telling yourself. You know, maybe you got called a bad word when you were, you know, 5 years old, and it's stuck with you. It feels like that kind of thing needs to just now be let go of, now that you're a fully formed adult. The 8 of Wands with speed. Whatever this is happening pretty quick. You've got this, I think you've got this probably like this sort of week of the lead up to the new moon, and then the shadow period afterwards, which is probably again a couple of days, you know, 3 days or so. It feels like about a week, and then things really start picking up. But you've got this week to breathe. Breathe with me. Fabulous. Shoulders down, relax your jaw, tongue away from the roof of your mouth, relax into this new moon. Don't panic, you know, it is what it is, but this transformation is coming. It's coming in pretty quick. There is some movement here, even with the Page of Wands. Maybe you'll be moving career or job or home, so there could be sort of thinking outside the box, but there's a reinvention coming in. You are going to be changing, but you need to highlight what the actual problems are, work through them. I don't think this is like anything abnormal. It's certainly not coming as a surprise. I don't think this feels very like, yeah, okay, maybe now. Like I say, it's a bit of a slap upside the head. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, now's the time to step out of your own shadow. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.